1 second, I got my camera all messed up apparently. I was messing around because Restream was giving me some issues with YouTube, and then I made some changes and it made some issues with Twitch, and then I changed it to somewhere in between and it seems like it's fine now. So alright, I should look fine now. How's it going, Alex? Hey Rose, how's it going? Rowan? I don't know, is this is this winning? How do I win Sword of Etheria? I'm actually kind of bad at this game, I feel like, to be honest, more than anything. Hey Mr. T, how's it going? I am doing okay. Alright. Now that I've fixed stream stuff, hopefully, let me know if you guys see anything that looks weird, but that it should be all fixed now. So... Oh, nice. Well, nice. Not nice being ill, but I'm glad you have a little time off. So, by getting the sword, I mean, you get the sword very early in this game. So, we are equipped with sword. Although the cat became a sword, I think that's what it was. The cat became a sword, though our clothes changed. Next is chapter 7. Also, I think the audio level should be good. I don't think I changed anything since last week, so. Alright. Did you ever play this, Rowan? I forget. I feel like we may have talked about this game at one point, but... I don't know if this came out in Australia, actually. I actually have a German copy of this game. I uploaded the scans onto archive.org, but obviously, like, since it's PAL, it just has English on it. But none of the packaging, and I don't think the manual's in English either, so... I'm just gonna go to next. I'm not gonna worry about equipment stuff. I feel like we have not been getting enough stuff to bother with, like, regularly checking the shop menu. So, you know nothing of this? Okay. For some reason, I thought we talked about this, but maybe... But I am probably wrong. I'm probably just mixing it up with, like, when we talked about Gun Gauge or something. I've been thinking about going back to Gun Gauge. I still have not played through that game on hard, and I wonder how, like, different that game is on hard. So, I forgot I said hi, Oscar. How's it going, Oscar, if you are? If you're doing okay. Theologia. That was a... just had a bunch of garbage come out of my mouth right there.
The Etheria are suffering.
This feels very much like a Konami game from this era, though. Like... down to the music, aesthetic, but I like that, so. Oh, congratulations! How often do you have to do that? Has it been a year now?
I don't know what's bothering you, but please tell me you haven't forgotten our original objective.
Let me get this light on my way.
Hey, kid, you're not gonna forget my objective either, are you? I'm only hanging out with you because we're going to the same place, you know.
No, I won't forget yours either.
Fine, then.
Is the visa renewal the same like for every country, or like Rowan, because you're from somewhere else, like it's a different like frequency or something, or is it just like a, hey, Japan just needs you to get it every month or something, or every, you know, year or something like that? So yeah, I think like it seems like you're probably enjoying everything there, Rowan. I forgot to play this video game. Sorry, 1 second. I think I need to hold down. Was it R1? Yeah, I think it's R1 to do the, okay, yeah. No! Okay, let's go defeat the Seed from Phantasy Star Universe. I really hate the Seed missions in Phantasy Star Universe. Alright, he's dead. Alright, I think I'm back to where I need to be with this. I'm trying to remember, I think someone like mentioned about like recording the special moves in this game or something. Oh no, that was Battle Heat, never mind. Alright. Oh, I shouldn't have used that, I'm bad. Because I still have to kill this other Seed thing over here. So, yeah, it's like a party-based third-person action game. You juggle things around and you combo with your buddies. So I knock it over to Almira, knocks it over there, and then I'm supposed to like combo back, and then he hits it again. These guys are like small fry though, so they die very, very quick. In this case, it's basically like, I think the whole thing is we're like destroying these like posts to like get rid of some barrier over this area or something. So, but you can only damage them with the special move meter on the right there. So there's not a lot of variety to the gameplay, I will say, so far, and I do think it's like really it's just kind of a little stiff. I do really appreciate the concept though. Oh god. And then when they get like big crowds, it becomes really hard to manage the juggling part of it. Oops. Also find that I take a lot of damage in this game, or at least I'm very bad at avoiding damage. I do have a guard there. Oops. Ah. Ah. But you really only have one combo, and then you have the option to do an uppercut or a like a bat attack where you like knock them away from you. I should try to combo these. I'm doing a bad job. Like I could probably have lined that up to hit that at the same time. So nope. Hey Zero, it's going well. Yeah, it's like a neat game. Like I think it's only like 6 hours long from what I read online too, which I think like is probably a good length for the type of game this is. I just wish there's a little more like a little more to the gameplay, I feel like, but I don't necessarily mind it being what it is. It's just a little simple, but I do like the concept and I do like the characters, and like aesthetically I really like this game. There's a ton of like really cool character portrait like art in the cutscenes, so. I think the big thing I would want, and like maybe we'll get there, is just more that you could do with the like the special meter on the right. Because at this point, it's basically, you know, depending on whoever activates the meter, like you get one of two different attacks, and they're not that different. One's just like an AoE from above, and the other one's like a forward dash. And, you know, the forward dash one looks cool, but it also feels like it's maybe the most limited in terms of like range. And like I feel like the distance, like it doesn't feel like a significantly longer reach than the other special, and then like my level 1 special has like the flame that shoots out from it too. So. Oh, frame rate issues, by the way. All right. Oh nope, you're gonna just die there. Also, like the leveling seems to be very much based off like how well you do combos and get scores, because there's like a score attack mode in this game. So it seems like really based around getting like ranks, which is not something that I particularly interact with much in games, or rather I should say I don't like pay attention to. So like it's not a big deal to me that like the score mechanic's not going to do a lot for me usually. I think Knights is like maybe the one exception. For some reason I like Knights. Oh, I didn't use it in time, dang it. Ah. Oh well, I just need to get this. Let's try that. See if we can hit both of them. Nope, too far. Okay. Good soundtrack too. So. Sound different than usual. Let me check. Oh. Apparently the pause screen has some weird thing going on. Alright, advanced audio property. No, not advanced audio properties. Let me check the filters. I do have a limiter in place, so let me check the actual local microphone settings. Is it like sound blown out, Zero? I can pull up the stream too and listen to it as well, but yeah, let me see. I think the audio level is too high, so it probably sounds blown out. How's this sound? Does this sound better? Okay. Yeah, sorry. It's annoying because like I guess like whenever Windows updates apply, my like microphone settings like reset, and like if it applies without me realizing it, then you know stuff like that happens. So thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. Yeah, definitely let me know when you're something weird like that, because otherwise we're gonna have 2 hours of me being like rah, 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 rah. Oh, I need to hit this. So, I remember I had so before anybody like actually watched my streams when I was playing Yakuza 2, I had one stream where like something like really bad happened with my audio, and like I like forgot to check it at the beginning of the stream, and like it it like I think the entire stream was just like a bunch of static noise or something. So if you go like look at one of the old Yakuza 2 streams, you can see it's just like static noise the entire stream. Oh, blew it up. It's so hard to like knock them when you're not like locked onto them, because when they start like launching things at you, it's like really hard to follow up on any of those, unless you are like specifically launching something at them already, and you're like, okay, I know I need to like wait to hit this one. Alright, let's see if that hits the one beside me. I think it should. No, it didn't. It's too far. Like situations like that where like I finish doing that combo and like there's just so much like stun on the animation lock that I can't like block or dodge or anything, so I just get hit by the guy. And maybe I need to like be better at predicting that stuff, but alright. I think we should be able to get both of these in one go. There we go. Okay. Oh, Amira's almost dead. Oh, he's got a bomb on his head. That's why they're exploding. I was like, why are they glowing? Didn't realize they just had like a wick on their head. Hey, Joshua, how's it going? All right. Oh, I wanted to, or maybe I don't want to. I don't know. Thanksgiving, I will. My local family will be going to a friend's house. My dad, basically, he'll be going to a friend's house, and I absolutely do not want to go to his friend's house. It's fine. It's like, they're fine people. It's just, I don't want to hang out with his friends. So I will be hanging out on my own on Thanksgiving. So I might stream on Thanksgiving. I'm pretty sure I absolutely will be. I don't know what I'm planning on doing for that Thanksgiving stream, though. So if there's anything you guys want, let me know. I know you guys will probably be busy with family stuff, though. At least you Americans in here. So if there's anything you want to do, let me know. Because I think that will be the week after Sword of Etheria is finished. So we'll have like a free stream to do something. I have a couple things in mind, but nothing that I'm like very committed to at this moment. So no more Amiibo Festival. I do like Amiibo Festival, Alex, but I don't know if I need to play it every Thanksgiving. I feel like having played like 50 hours of Amiibo Festival, I have played enough Amiibo Festival in my life. I have put in my time. Did I go backwards is what happened? I think I went backwards. Okay. Yeah, I did. All right. Bankaito's Origins? Yeah, I could do that. That is kind of like a, slow-moving RPG, although I think that game starts like fairly quickly, right? But yeah, we could play something. I talked to my dad about it, and so we're gonna go do because to me, the Thanksgiving thing I want to do is like with my actual family, so, and not like his groups of friends who I have nothing in common with. I've done enough years of that where I'm just like, this is a complete waste of my time. It's fine, again, they're all fine people, but it's like every single year, all it is just like, hey Ben, how's it going? How's work going? I'm like, I work. And then they're like, you still playing video games? Yep. They're like, well, guess what? I've been playing X very popular video game, which is always fine, but I don't know, it's barely anything. And then from there, it's just they have nothing to say to me, and admittedly that is totally understandable. I'm a nightmare person of my entire life is random video game garbage. Or some combination of things that amounts to random video game garbage. So, oh, she got it. So it's totally understandable, and I don't blame them, but it's just I have nothing of value to say ever, and I don't know them really, so I'm just I have no interest in being here, and I have no impact on anyone's enjoyment here, so. But yeah, I'll be trying to go see my actual family. I think it's the day before is when we're planning on doing something with that. So that'll be on Wednesday. So I am interested in that because I do like my actual family quite a bit. So, but just his work friends and stuff, I'm good. Sorry, I went on that big old tirade about that. Does Japan doesn't have any Thanksgiving acknowledgement whatsoever, right? I can't think of any, at least. Oh, do I have a dash attack? I didn't realize I had a dash attack. All right. Well, I mean, I don't know if that really helps me much, but it's something I can do at least. Man, I am digging just how chunky this frame rate can be. I missed that entirely. I'm just gonna kill these guys because there's a lot of guys on the screen right now. Oh, I actually comboed on the ground there. That almost never happens. All right, let's get this real quick. Man, I wish I did more Monolith Soft stuff. It's just so hard to do, like... I don't like replaying games very often. I'd rather play new video games. And, like, so I would love to just sit down and be like, hey, guys, you know what video game I love? Xenosaga Episode 2. And I'm gonna make a video, but, like, at the same time, to make a video about Xenosaga Episode 2, I need to replay basically all of Xenosaga, right? And it's just like, that. It's just gonna be so much time to do that. I need to look to see what other videos are out there about Xenosaga as well, because, like, if somebody's already said what I want to say about Xenosaga, I don't really want to bother making a video about it. That is often something I try to do, like, whenever I consider if I'm going to make a video about something. It's like, hey, does someone already say what I want to say? Because if they do, I don't necessarily need to do anything with it. Or at least that's my general feeling, because I feel like my time... I have enough, like, weird interests of, like, things I could talk about that are not, like, super, you know, well covered, that, like, my time is better spent elsewhere. As much as I would, like, love to, you know, talk about those games, it's just, you know, that's just what I would prefer to do, so. I am dying. I'm dead. Alright, time to mash.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Still okay.
Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, it's like, Rowan, it's pretty straightforward. It's just eat a bunch of food, basically. I mean, obviously there's like the whole what are you thankful for thing, but I mean, I feel like, at least in my personal life, that has not been like a huge... Like, yes, you mention it, but like, I don't know how much people actually celebrate that aspect of it, kind of thing. It is more or less just family get together, eat a bunch of garbage. All right, you did it. Oh yeah, didn't that game come out, or Shin Megami Tensei 5? Sorry, I know I'm a little bit behind. I'm trying to pay a little more attention to like the combat this time around to see if that helps me with like some of the aspects of combat this time. Let me see. Almira. I feel like we probably can eventually get to level 3, but maybe I'm wrong. I mean, not like right now I have the ability to get to level 3, but I feel like eventually there will be a higher level thing there. Hey guy, just hanging out down here. Tomorrow, okay. I hope people enjoy it. I'm curious to see how people overall will accept it. Because obviously you had the kind of like reviewer backlash part of it already. But you know, that's every popular video game, I feel like, so. I do feel like I'm comboing better last stream, so. Anyway, I don't think I was supposed to come back this way. Yeah, I feel like I'm going backwards, so that's kind of weird. I feel like most enemies despawn after an encounter, so I don't know why he was just hanging out back there. Oh. I'm still trying to decide what RPG I want to play. Like I told you guys, I think last week, like I'm trying to set time aside for games and just like dedicate a night every week for games. And I did that last week. I did it playing Sparkling Feather, which is something I've been meaning to do for a long time. So, I've been playing a lot of Sparkling Feather, but once I'm done with that, I don't know if I'm going to focus on PCFX stuff for RPGs for a while or not. I do need to get through a lot of PCFX RPGs though, or at least give them a shot.
I hereby carry out the will of the gods.
Hey, you sure you can handle this all by yourself? You ran away with your tail between your legs even when there was 2 of you.
What did you say?
The blonde guy's voice sounds familiar. I can't remember where that's from.
Nothing. That young lady
Feels like a very 2005 voice though.
Alone,
Rowan, there are a lot of options for RPGs.
unlike you,
Monster Hunter Stories.
I don't need to huddle together
His
in a
big one.
fighting group.
Farland Story FX on PC FX.
There's a reason why Oz is three
Lightning
people.
Returns.
Enough.
I was thinking about Earthseeker for the Wii.
Do you have to talk about Oz?
I haven't found any like videos online about Earthseeker that isn't just like gameplay, or like somebody like just doing a playthrough on stream or something. So it'd be nice to do something on Earthseeker, I think, given that I've been, I don't know, I've been putting out Wii videos, but I don't think any of them are like particularly doing amazing. But I still just have a good time enjoying the Wii. So, but I kind of like covering Wii games still. It is still my favorite console. So, despite all my talking about the PCFX, this is like the most Castlevania music in this fight. Or that little riff there sounds like the most Castlevania music. I think maybe I should just focus on the smaller guys and getting a combo up is what I should be doing here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, this is going amazing. Come on. Almira! Oh no, I'm gonna miss it. Oh, I'm down. Dang it. Well.
I'm still okay.
Oh, she kicked it to me. Dang it. I was expecting her to kick it to Leon. I like how they're doing like all the damage on. Oh, I got it. All right, we got a level 1 at least. I missed. All right, well at least I burned him a little bit, but. All right, get him, get him. All right. No, I didn't combo him. I'm bad. If I didn't jump, I think I would have gotten him. I'm probably dead again. Yeah. Oh no, only Leon's up. Rip.
Damn it. Damn it. You want to challenge the gods and
I played a little bit of Earthseeker and I did enjoy it, but now the English patch is out, so I probably should actually like play through it. I saw that Racing Lagoon is fully translated. They were doing something interesting with that, right? Weren't they like releasing it like chapter by chapter or something like that? That's kind of a neat way to handle that. All right. Is that gonna hit him? He was like, like a foot too far above us. Yeah. The dash attack has like a really long, like after I dash and hit, I can't do anything for like a good half a second, which seems not amazing. There's a lot of stuff in this game that just feels like if it was just a little more generous on like the combo ability, it would be a bit nicer. Oh man. No, I'm down. little bit of damage. Is the other guy still alive? Ah! Oh, he's dizzy. Dang it. Oh, she's down. Dang it. Oh, there we go. He's dead. We did it. Oh, is it like a bunch of different languages or something in Racing Lagoon? I was reading like one manga at one point where like, I think like some of the script was in, or the dialogue was in Chinese. So like, I think they had to like bring in like other translators into it or something to translate the Chinese stuff. That was kind of interesting. It was like a fan translation though. So I forget, let me see what I figure out what it was called. It was a Jin Kobayashi manga. So School Rumble, dude. It was called, I think it's Ichido Hien? Is that right? Yeah, that's what it was. Like some girl from China just going around on a bike in Japan. Oh, Galoom. It's weird that, like, because I don't think we've seen that character portrait before. They seem to, like, just, like, continue to add new ones throughout the game. There's so many of them. I'd love to, like, be able to rip all that or something. I don't know how to rip anything from PS2 games, though, so. I need the highest quality cat butt I can get. The cat butt portrait. Alright. We did it. We got D. Mostly for just taking too long, which considering I walked back and forth like twice on that stage, it's about right. Okay, well hopefully the next mission is a bit more interesting. I don't like the whole like you have to destroy the little like seeds on the side of the specials, because then it feels like I have to waste my specials on the like I feel like the enemies themselves I'm not really using my specials on, so it doesn't feel as like interesting to during the combat. So I have to kind of just like go off and use my special like on its own on the side. I'd rather like in the middle of combat use it while I'm comboing enemies and stuff. Alright, do we want to buy anything? Is it under equipment, right? Or no, it's under items. I could just do like a I am burning factor. Okay. This is the one where it like adds. Okay, so these ones are the ones where it adds elements, but then like it weakens your attacks. But this one is just, it just adds the element. It doesn't weaken your attack, but it's also way more expensive. Okay. Restoration charge. Gradually restores HP. That seems useful. In exchange for 1/4 of your own HP. Okay. Restores an ally in critical condition. I might save up. Yeah, I'm gonna save up, so. I'm not sure if we're supposed to like grind out stages at all, because there's like the score attack mode you can play as well, so. Premium cat butt, yeah. Do I have a favorite Pokemon? That is an interesting question. I was like such a casual kid in terms of like I just like Charmander when I was a kid. That's who I remember liking the most. And I feel like there was at least an era of being on the internet where people were like, "Hey, you're trash if you like Charmander." I don't know if that's still the case, but I liked Charmander when I was a kid. I did not like Chameleon or Charmeleon or Charizard though. I just like Charmander himself. I don't know if there's anyone else who's ever really stood out to me. I agree. Let's rest. I think that's the only answer I have, Joshua. I feel like it's a very underwhelming answer, but so is life. I like in Yokai Watch the little like ice girl or whatever that wears the robe. I like her. And admittedly, I still have not played through a Yokai Watch game, so. The main reason I wanted to play Yokai Watch is because I was excited for Yokai Watch 4, and then that's never coming out, so. Well, never coming out in the US at least. I'm curious how that mobile version of Yokai Watch 1 did. I get the impression Yokai Watch is dead at this point. But I don't know. Not like I know anything about the Japanese market, so. Pikachu and Squirtle. Yeah, Pikachu's pretty cute. I love the what's that series called? I think it's called the Magical Pokemon series, which is like a shoujo kind of Pokemon manga. I like that series a lot. I have a few copies of the manga, but it's like just spread out copies I randomly got when I was a kid, so. Have they mentioned Kane before to Feel? I don't recall him ever being mentioned before. Well, I mean, he's in the opening, obviously, but just with Feel specifically. It's so strange to me that they, like, for some frames, they just, like, do not bother with a character portrait at all. Especially with how many portraits they have. Let's go. Mobile Yokai did well? That's good. Well, I mean, to some extent, though, it was just Yokai Watch 1, right? So, like, it's probably not going to stay on that chart.
You'll catch fire.
Oh. I'll catch fire from attacking those guys, or do I need to just, like, only fight this guy, or? Well, no. My partner seemed to be okay with it. Oh, dang it. Oh, well, I'll do this. Or is it saying don't get too close to the wall? Oops. That was bad. I'm not gonna hit that. Yeah. Whatever. Oh. Okay. I was waiting because I heard him like yell at Amira, or yeah, yell at Amira, and then he yelled out Amira again. So I guess he just like juggled two different enemies. hardest thing, like when you get to the end, is just like this feeling that like it's a waste to even like. Oh God. Like when you get to your level 2, it feels like you've killed out a lot of the enemies already, so it doesn't always seem worth like building all the way up to level 2. It just feels like you should spam level 1. I missed it. Oh, hello, giant heads. I can't even see what he's doing. I'm facing the wrong way. Thank you. Ow. I'm gonna miss him. Ah.
Over here! Right away! Leon!
Alright, Almira!
Right away! Field! Almira! Got it! Leon!
All right. Don't have anything to use it on, but. Oh.
Take down this one!
Get him.
Almira!
There we go.
Leon! Here we go! Right away! Field!
I feel like I haven't like had much interest in much of Square Enix's mobile games recently. Maybe it's just because I've learned so like to expect that most of them will disappear forever, like at some point, and nobody will ever remember that they existed. Although I am interested in First Soldier, as somebody who likes, you know, Dirge Cerberus and Prompto's DLC and Final Fantasy 15. Like anytime you're like, hey, Final Fantasy game, but you kind of play it like a shooter to some degree, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll check that out. But it being mobile only is quite a challenge for me. I don't really get the impression that game's gonna do great, but you know, I've been wrong before. When Splatoon was coming along, I thought Splatoon was not gonna like. I thought it was gonna do okay and then just like disappear into nothing. Then obviously I was very wrong. So I also, you know, didn't expect Final Fantasy 14 to do as well as it did. So as somebody who plays video games, I am not surprised that I don't know what kind of games will super succeed. Like I feel like to some degree, some people are like feel like their experience playing games will, oh no, we're all dead. Will be like give you a better idea of like what games will succeed, and obviously, like to some degree, I think that's true in terms of like knowing what games are going to be good. Retry the entire stage, really? I guess that makes sense. But, you know, me playing Sword of Etheria does not give me any better understanding of what video games will succeed, I feel like. Oh, I should have tried the other one to see how different the answer was. I don't know. I try not to be armchair analyst.
Make sure you don't touch him. He'll catch on fire.
I don't know anything about business, so. And I assume Square Enix has been like just letting everything die for good reason. That's something they've been doing for a long time, and I'm assuming it's working out for them on that stuff. So I assume they're just doing low budget bets, basically. Which is my favorite thing to do when I buy video games, just buy cheap video games. Be like, some of these might work out. Some of them might be greatest hits on the PlayStation, and as much as I would love to play greatest hits, I'm not learning a Japanese movie making application on the original PlayStation. I forget if I streamed that game or if that was like something I did in the privacy of my own home. I I don't think I streamed it. I think it was like one of the earlier imports I did from Vink. Not earlier, but like earlier in the sense that like now I buy stuff from Vink pretty regularly, where I used to like when I originally started shopping with Vink, it was like maybe I'd buy something like every like year or something. And then once I became an irresponsible adult, I was like, what if I just imported stuff every 6 months maybe? So admittedly, I think Vink has an idea of like the things I like, so occasionally he'll pick up something and be like, hey, you interested in this? I'm like, yes. Yes, please, I will buy that. Thank you. So. Oh god, no. Oh god, I'm gonna die again. It's so hard to tell what's happening once the crowd gets big enough. Oh, I missed him. Combo? Nope, no combo. Alright, there we go. I desperately need help.
Here we go! Right away! Field!
Health, please. Yeah, I feel like I'm just maybe not comboing like well enough. Like the links really seem to be where not only most of the currency comes into place, but like also how you get health back and stuff. So like me not linking high enough and doing combos enough, I think is part of the problem with me struggling a little bit with this game. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say like you can't have an opinion on it or something, right? But it's just, I don't know. I think about it a lot when people are like, well, why doesn't Nintendo just do this? And I'm like, well, probably a lot of reasons why they decide to do something this way or something like that, right? So. That doesn't necessarily mean that the decisions they make is right or that it is the best decision, but, you know, I don't think it was made just because they were stupid. But, you know, maybe I, you know me. I generally give pretty much anybody the benefit of the doubt, so. Oh, I was not locked on. There we go. I had, like, somebody asked me about the whole, like, tripwire situation once, and I was just like, why are you asking me? like there's the whole thing with like the Tripwire CEO talking about abortion or something. I'm like, I'm a dude who plays videos on the internet. My opinion on this does not like hold any weight. And they're like, well, they're the CEO of a big video game company. I'm like, it does not matter. Like, that's a whole other conversation separate from me. I have no, like, obviously I have my own feelings on it or whatever, but just like, me talking about video games for 10 years does not make me any more qualified to talk about that than anybody else, right? Like, oh boy. Anyways. I just think about that sometimes with like how people like ask people for like their opinions on something when I think it's like valid to just like hear somebody's opinion on it, I guess, but like treating them as like an authority figure or something, I'm just like, no, man. I play totally spies on the internet. What are you doing? Get away from me. There we go. Oh god, get in there. I'm gonna die. Don't kill me. Alright. Give me some health. Give me some health. Barely any health. Ah, dang it. I like... Maybe I just need to be more cautious and like really just stick to the outer edges of a circle and just try to isolate enemies, maybe? I don't know if that's the right move or not. Oh, I dashed into it. I'm stupid. I was trying to jump, but I just slid forward, so... I I've lost track of what I'm talking about. I don't even know how we got to where I am right now. But yeah, video games are cool. And I'll play them on the internet for a while. Please enjoy that, I guess. I do need to figure out what we're streaming next for like long term. I do want to play Rygar, Mr. T. I think I mentioned that last week. But I don't want to play Rygar right after this because that's, I think, a little too much overlap. I like to have at least some variety when the stream games and stuff. But I need to figure out what's going to be after that. I need to go back to that stream where I asked you guys what you want to play and kind of look at what was in there again. I do really wish I could play Opuna on stream, but just the length of it. Alright. Come over here. Oh no. Oh no, Leon's dead. Or no, Almir's dead. Oh gosh. I have like considered like with content, like after doing the PC FX guides a bit and like how often I seem to be like throwing myself into Japanese games and stuff, like maybe being a bit better about like kind of tracking how I play games that are in Japanese for people who don't speak Japanese, like, and then like not only just like saying, hey, here's some resources you can use, but also like trying to figure out like how I can best present those resources in a way that would actually be useful. I was like thinking about it with Battle Heat because if you don't know, Video Game Esoterica, they've been putting out PCFX videos, or he has been, it's just one dude. And he did go ahead and post up a video this week about Battle Heat, which I've talked about on the podcast before. I don't know if I've shown it on stream at all or anything like that. But Battle Heat's I do not love Battle Heat, but I think it is a entertaining game. It's an FMV fighting game, right, on the PCFX. And he had some trouble figuring it out. And unfortunately, like, ended up being where, like, so his video was pretty much just about, like, him not liking the game because he couldn't figure it out, which, you know, I'm not gonna, like, that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? But I was just, like, I worried about the resources I provided for Battle Heat not being enough for people to figure it out, because I basically just point people to the Giant Bomb Wiki, and when I went and looked at the Giant Bomb Wiki, I was like, actually, the information here is enough to get into the game to some degree, but it's not presented in a way that's like super, maybe super readable. So I was like, maybe I should do more things where like I actually write up. Oh god, I'm stuck. Am I gonna hit anyone? No. Oh god. Let me out. Oh gosh, these guys hurt so bad. So I might try to see if there's like a way I can put together like, I don't want to say manuals, but like something I could just dump some information into and like make it readable to people. I don't want to spend a lot of time on it because you guys know how it is. Like I spend too much time on stuff already. And too many different things, and adding like, you know, making little pamphlets about video games is maybe not the best use of my time to some degree. But I feel like I could be better about like just organizing information in a way that people can use it to play some of the games that I talk about. Because I do worry some, well, not really worried, but like, I don't know what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird because, like, to some degree, like, I know people just, like, some people just watch my stuff just because they're interested in, like, what I'm talking about, and they don't really actually play the games, so maybe I shouldn't think too much about it. But at the same time, I kind of feel like if I am talking about it, I should, like, provide people ways to enjoy it themselves too if they want to. So I don't want to just be like, oh, I just like spent a ridiculous amount of time figuring this game out, and then that is just how you have to play this video game. If I can like put something together that like reduces some of that. Oh yeah, I need to kill the things. Sorry, I'm just talking about stuff randomly and rather than paying attention. Just gonna die again. And let's play the entire stage over again if I do that, which is good. Oh, that's what's exactly happening right now. Come on. No, don't die. Don't die. All right. All right, we got that one. Man, these guys just really hit hard. It's like right there, like I don't feel like I could really read anything out of that pack. There's just so many enemies in them. I don't know. I feel like I'm doing something wrong with that. And maybe it's just I'm not paying attention enough. There's some health there. I do want that. Thank you. I mean, I do know what I need to do right now is hit these with like specials ideally, but let's see if I can just combo it down. While they distract it, or distract them. Okay. Oh, I can lock on, okay. Yeah. Alright, it's one more. Yeah, it is just kind of a little weird. You know, that's something I'm gonna, like, you know, if I have a close friends or something, I'm okay talking about it with. But, you know, a conversation like that is ridiculously delicate. And I always subscribe to the fact that I'm just a dumb boy and, like, and I don't know anything about anything. Like, so I always try to go into those conversations with a fairly open mind of just, like, I don't really have a place of authority in this conversation at all. So, no, the health. Almira. I guess we'll use the special. There's nothing else to do. No health, though. Or maybe a little bit of health, actually. That was rough. Okay, this way. Oh. But yeah, for now, the big thing I'm going to be doing with like making any kind of pamphlet stuff is that Sparkling Feather. There's a real need for that game to have like a very accessible user interface guide. So I'll probably throw something together for that specifically. But I was thinking about Nintendoji as well. So I do really want to do a Nintendoji video. When Scott the Woz put out his DSiWare video, I was like, oh my god, please don't talk about Nintendoji, Scott. like I'm working on my own thing. Don't touch it. Which, weirdly enough, he did not mention it once. Oh, no. So that either means his next video is going to be all about Nintendoji, or he just was like, this is too much Japanese. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's throw this one out the window and not even mention it. But yeah, I got to do that Nintendoji video fairly quickly, I think. I would like to have that ready sometime around the new year.
Well,
so.
well, look what showed up. A god!
A god!
This is a god.
You're nothing but a little puppet the gods made.
Reminds me at the end of Disaster Day of Crisis when when what's his name screams out what's his name? Shoot, what is his name? I'm blanking on it. Not Steve. Steve is a Ray's buddy. Major Evans, when Major Evans like is yelling into the hurricane, and he's like, "It's from like a gift from God." All right, what am I supposed to actually do here? I don't think I'm just supposed to wail on him, but at least at the moment, it's doing okay. Ow. Okay, there we go. No! No, Leon's not anywhere close to us. What? He called Almira, then he called Kid right afterwards. Oh, God. Let's get behind him. I can't remember if he has like a shockwave when he does this. Oh yeah, he does. Okay. Oh, I just realized he has like a jetpack for wings. No, didn't stun him. There we go. Ow! No, I'm dead. Dang it. Wasted. We had such a big chain. Oh, I can use my special when I'm dead. Okay, I didn't know that. Well, that's good to know. I wasted it, but something I can do. Steve! No, what a... Man... I know I played a lot of Disaster Day of Crisis last year between playing the Japanese and the European release all at once, but man, I like that game. I could play that game right now if I really wanted to. I hit it the wrong way. Is he doing a flame? I think he's doing a flame. Ooh, something... Not exactly a flame, but close enough.
You're nothing but a little puppet the gods made.
I'm not a puppet!
Oh. I lost the sword. I lost Rowan. The one thing you told me that made me win at the beginning of the stream. Having the sword. Do I lose my clothes too? Am I back in green boy clothes? Oh, no, still red.
Leon.
I feel like this game's from the era of, like, there's probably a way, like, after you beat the game to just wear, like, the normal peasant clothes the entire game if you wanted to.
Miserable wretches. You dare take on a god. How foolishly pathetic of you. I refuse to let the gods be bothered with your stupid antics any longer.
Machine gun blades. What will Field do? I would like to play Deep Freeze at some point as well. That might be a stream game at some point, Deep Freeze. Admittedly, that is Japanese, but like all the cutscenes are in English. I think we have to save the Vice President in that game, right? Mr. President. Alright. I still don't have enough to buy any of the items that I really want. Most of them are like enough of a trade-off that I don't really like. It's nice to have that option, but it's like it doesn't seem like a requirement for me. So I still feel like maybe that like my inability to combo well is also kind of limiting my character stats and stuff, though. through purgatory. My guess is maybe I get like a level 3 combo or something. I don't like. I'm talking a lot about how this game plays, and I do want to emphasize I am enjoying this game and I do like it. I do feel like the gimmick is a little simple right now. This is not like a video game where I'm like, oh, I absolutely must play this. Although I think somebody did make a video about this saying that it's like a hidden classic or something. I assume... Do I know? My best guess is A, you know, actually defeating the god, but B, also feel kind of like lost control of his emotions, right? So maybe that has to do with it. Yeah, okay. Killing the god. Etheria abandoned you. Different cat butt. Alright, I gotta learn to calm my soul.
Huh? What are those floating things? They don't seem to be enemies.
Oh, do they combo with me?
But we killed them already.
Oh,
Did they
no,
come
never
back to
mind.
life?
Feels weirdly naked not being able to combo anything, so I'm just like spam the one combo over and over again. Alright. Is that something? No, okay. Oh, treasure chest. Okay. Oh. No party members. Simon is kind of tricky playing Smash, but I do like playing him. I played a very little bit of Sora when I was visiting in my family in Florida. I do like how Sora plays, although oh, I got a level 1. I mean, that doesn't help me right now though. Okay. Oh, can I combo them into the environment? That's kind of neat. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I would have liked more gimmicks like that, I think, earlier on, for sure. Of just, like, having more specific areas you should... Or more use for, like, the knockback mechanic. Although I feel like I'm getting hit every time he chomps down. Ugh. No, I missed. All right, is he still down there? Yeah. tried. I don't think I got any like link combos for bouncing him into the mouth though. Was there any treasure chests that spawned? I don't think I see one. I do kind of need health though. Okay. Oh, there's an orb. I probably should have used my special on this. That's probably what I should have done. Or maybe it's another thing I can bounce things into. Oh, there's one right above me. Doesn't look like hitting into the orb did anything. Don't come here. Oh god. I don't know if I should be hitting this or not. Okay, yeah, I am. No health, though. Your fourth main? I've kind of, like, feel like I've kind of lost any sort of mains in Smash Bros. I mean, I like playing Ike. I like playing Marth. But... oh, God. But I just kind of jump around characters now. There are some characters I don't really play, though. I've never played Minecraft Steve. I feel like his movesets maybe... like, I feel like Minecraft Steve's moveset is not complicated, but to like use it effectively, I think you need to have a lot of like planning, I feel like. And I don't feel like in Smash Brothers I'm good at that kind of stuff. I'm usually just like, hey, I want to be a dumb sword boy and smack stuff. So give me the Sephiroth. I'm really hurting. Oh, I think that's Leon. Leon. Leon! Help! Leon. Kid. Oh yeah, I like Byleth a lot. I'll never complain about a Fire Emblem character, so... as much as I have not bothered the Fire Emblem series in recent years at all. But, I'm dead. Oh, can I... oh, you can only use the level 2 skill to revive yourself. Okay. That makes sense why I wasn't aware before then. The last Fire Emblem I played was Radiant Dawn on the Wii. So it took me a while to get through that one. I think I ended up playing it on easy mode. Is that the one where they like messed with the difficulty in North America? So I seem to recall one of them, they like swapped it around where normal was actually the hard difficulty in Japan and then easy was normal in Japan. Good combo going on here. I just don't have anything to use anything on now. I just need to like... cash in if I just have one enemy left, because otherwise it's not worth just holding on to it. All right. Oh God. I need to look up Somabringer. Maybe that'd be a good stream game if that's short. That is a game I've definitely been wanting to play for a very long time. If it's like 20 hours or something, then I might end up doing that. Alright. Get my level 2 combo there. Oh, I didn't even hit him. Wow.
It ate that enemy right up. Looks like we'd better stay well away from it.
Oh, really? Simon Belmont and Papa Music? I guess that makes sense. They have a lot of characters in Papa Music. I wish the Tokedal characters had their, like, actual, like, had actual Papa Music, like, characters with the animation. Because if you play a Tokedal song, you just get, like, the 3D model animating. I don't know. Something about that just feels, like, very budget. And I'm like, I wish it... God, what... I feel like... to get the proper treatment, you need to have your, like, full Papa Music character art for that. I mean, there are, like, designs for the Papa Music characters in the... or the Otokal characters in Papa Music, but... they're just, like, not an actual thing you see in the game as far as I can tell, or you only see it, like, briefly. Oh, I'm getting eaten. Ouchie. Well... I feel like as the stream has gone on, I've just gotten worse and worse at comboing things. No! 20 to 30? Okay. That is a long stream game, but it's not not impossible.
The door's open, but wasn't it just closed?
Huh. At least now we don't have to knock it.
Knock it down. All right. My friend was showing me that there's like a new rhythm game coming to the round ones in the US though. I forget what it's called. It's like, I think he said it translated to like hand-to-hand touch or something like that, or something weird. But it's like a touchscreen rhythm game where you have like an anime avatar like standing in front of you that's like life-size basically. And so like they mimic the moves where like, or like rather the inputs you're touching on screen are the same thing that they're touching. So the kind of the idea of the game is that you're like touching each other's hands while you do the thing, while you play the song. Which I think is like a fun gimmick. Obviously that doesn't like mean it's a good rhythm game, but I think that's like a fun thing that I would definitely at least try once, right? But I know rhythm games, people like to, you know, get into them for long periods of time and like master them. But as somebody who's just gonna play it like once and be like, cool, 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 I'll never be good at this. Like, it's a fun enough thing that I would give it a try, so. I just feel like unless I have a rhythm game at home, I'll just never give a rhythm game the time I need to actually really learn it.
Over here. All right.
Let's take down this one.
No! Let me get this. Kid. Thank you. Well, I didn't really want to do this, but I'm gonna waste it otherwise. I think if they didn't have invulnerability once they hit the ground, it would be a little easier to combo. Because as soon as they touch the ground once, you can't combo them anymore, as far as I can tell. No, I missed him. There's no way I'm gonna be able to hit that, yeah. Ooh. There's a good amount of EXP there. Big Viper. Is Big Viper Gradius? However you pronounce it? Oh, I didn't hit him with the thing at the end. I actually kind of don't like these things eating up enemies because it's hard to get their stuff when it does, like their actual drops. Where am I going? Just up here. Does he only jump when I jump? Oh. Or at least he seems to only jump when I jump. Ah. I feel like there's a game where you have like two little handles that you like move, and I feel like there's like a bunch of Konami sprites in there, but maybe I'm misremembering. Or maybe it's like a Taito game? I don't remember. It has like a bunch of HoloLive things in it, I think. Or characters in it now. I could be wrong. I imagine probably most rhythm games have a bunch of HoloLive stuff in it now. Like at that point, like they're basically idols, right? So they do their music and everything too. So of course that stuff's gonna be in like every Japanese rhythm game now. Oh, that's not. I thought like the goblin in front of me was Leon, so I was like not reacting to the fact that he was like attacking at me. Oh, okay. I'm gonna miss him. All right. Well.
It's a barrier. See any release mechanisms around there?
Probably gotta hit the orbs. Yeah. Where's the HoloLive content in sort of Etheria? I was surprised when what was it called? It's like, I think it's called Tori no Hoshi or something like that, Aerial Planet. I was surprised that had Miku in it, considering it's like a 2008 video game. I feel like Miku was not everywhere at that point, but it was definitely very popular, don't get me wrong. But just like NIS just like shoving Miku in a game soundtrack was kind of weird. Admittedly, I don't know if it's actually in the game or not. It's just on like the soundtrack included with the game. So I assume it's probably just like in the credits or something. But maybe that's assuming too much. Only a special thing for the first print run or something. No, don't hit me. Thank you. A little bit of health. I like in the distance hearing Leon be like, "Kid," and like I'm in stun lock, so the enemy just like rolls in front of me. I'm like, all right, nothing I can do about that. No? Okay. Nope. Going the wrong way. I should have used my special. Still can. I've kind of stopped watching admittedly, I've kind of stopped watching a lot of VTubers. I think I just kind of got what I needed out of them. So at this point, I have to learn about how they stream and stuff. And I think live 2D is like so prevalent these days that like I just have less interest in like what's going on with live 2D, or at least the standard use of live 2D. I'm still open to a game using live 2D way more than it should, and so it looks weird, like that sort of online game that's on mobile phone or whatever. That just is like, yes, our entire game is live 2D. Also, it's like a 3D, not dungeon crawler, but you know, it's like the 3D mazes you walk through, like those games do. I guess those are technically kind of dungeon crawlers, like the first-person dungeon crawlers kind of thing, where it's like a square maze. But instead of just being a first-person perspective, you see like a 2D Kirito running from behind, which is weird. And like, it's not like a drawn animation. Well, it's a drawn character portrait, right? But like the animation itself is not hand-drawn. It's like just some thing where they basically move different parts of the body. So I feel like it's just like a lot less of that stuff that I'm like seeing that really catches me off guard or anything anymore. Which I guess to some degree maybe I should expect. Like when it becomes more prevalent, people are just gonna, you know, do the things that make sense with it now, rather than sit there and like try a bunch of weird stuff it shouldn't really work well in, or doesn't really work well in. But I want to see it like not work well, so I want it to look weird, because that's what's gonna make it catch my eye. At least I can't think of the last live 2D thing other than that Sword Art Online game that really jumped out at me. I will say, like, some of the more recent VTuber models, like Kason and I think the Crunchyroll VTuber has like some interesting facial movements. Something about it, like I can't even really put my finger on it, to be honest with you. Like how her face moves catches my eye. I don't know how to put it. But yeah, Kason looks really good in terms of her thing. So
I'm not giving up.
I'm not surprised that exists. Although I feel like in general, oh no, Leon. Oh no, I forgot. I forgot there's only 2 of us. I should have been mashing harder. Retry the entire stage. Oh no, this is such a long stage. I hope, was there, maybe I'm misremembering. I remember this stage starting out with me being alone, so I hope that there was a stage break in the middle and I just don't remember it. Nope. All right. All right. So last time, I noticed like on one of the last fights we did, I could, like there was no barrier blocking me from moving around, so
What are those floating things?
maybe I should just,
Seem to be enemies.
let's see, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, there is a barrier in this room, okay. I might just need to pay attention and see if I can move on and not have to fight everything, so. All right, knock them all into the mouth thing over there, thank you. You know, I will say, Rowan, like one thing that I feel, and it's probably the same regret I feel about like Otome games, is like I feel like I haven't played any games that really has like that like Bara style still, and I feel like there's probably something I could like learn through that. Like I'm not like, you know, like with Otome games, as much as I like enjoy them, like I would say I'm a straight man, or you know, we always get in the conversation of like I don't know if I'm really asexual or straight or whatever, but like I'm not really attracted to men that way, and so like with I feel like in the same way that I get stuff out of like content made that's like for women and has like male relationships or like BL, I feel like I could probably get something out of Bara like kind of thing. I mean, obviously Bara is more like an art style, right? Although I feel like there's like a kind of tone that comes with Bara stuff to some degree that's different. So I feel like I have not really like given that the time of day that I need to still, but obviously I've been saying that I'm going to do that with Otome games for like 4 years now, and I still have not played like a single Otome game still. So there's not much. I think you said there's a dungeon crawler once, like one of the first games I talked to you about, I think. Yeah, I guess I don't like see a lot of them. There was like a mobile game that I was looking at one point, but I guess there's not a lot of it, huh? I really liked that one Bara comic strip that was like Sailor Moonish or something like that. That was like really enjoyable. I forget what that was, but I really enjoyed that one. I was looking at so I actually bought a while ago a BL manga that I really enjoyed. It was like Ganbare Nakamoto-kun or whatever. I really like that. If you want like a good, cute BL story, I mean, it's not like, you know, or is it? There's like some dividing line where I forget if BL is not erotic or if it's like some other. There's some other title for not erotic, like male on male kind of thing. I mean, I guess there's the yaoi part, but that's kind of a different thing, right? But yeah, I think BL is just kind of like story-driven male relationship stuff. And it's just like, it's interesting. It's different types of relationship than you'd get out of like your, you know, traditional, I don't know, bishoujo kind of manga. I don't know if that really, I'm saying these terms not knowing if they actually fit what I'm talking about. So when it comes to manga and anime, I don't know any genres. I don't know what makes the difference between like I understand the difference between shoujos and shonen and all that stuff, but like I have a really hard time telling what a genre is. Like, I just have to look at a Wikipedia page and be like, okay, was this made for men or women? I can barely tell. Obviously, if it's like, you know, handsome men kind of thing, I assume it's made for women, so it's more in that like shoujo kind of space. But I'm trying to combo, but I don't have anyone to combo with. All right. Oh, I need a combo with the walls. That's what it. So I stopped thinking there for a little bit. It's probably not good because I only have so much health. And I'm almost dead already. If I die again, I might have to just really focus through this stage. And then I might have to think about maybe seeing if we can grind out some EXP. I mean, obviously, I still have the money amount I've been building up, but it's not going to get me a lot. It's going to give me like one level on each character, basically. So... and it's like, as far as I can tell, I can't like get any health at this point, like, because you need to combo to get health, and then like you can't combo with the things on the wall. I mean, you can knock things into them, but it doesn't like increase the amount of like orbs you get. Well, I got a random health drop, I guess. There we go. So BL can be erotic. Okay. But yeah, that's something I just need to explore more. I'm sure if I like went on DL site or something, right, I could probably just like find somebody's like Dojin game that is in Bara style or something. So, not that it would be like anything crazy, right? But although I guess when I was at Comic-Con, I didn't really see anything in that style at like the actual games booth or anything like that. I can't think of anything. Yeah, I mean, I and maybe there's to some degree, if you're not good enough, they expect you to just grind, right? So, but it's hard. It's one of those things that it's like hard because when you're streaming, it's so much harder to pay attention. So it's like, oh man, I got the air dash there, where I like go really fast when you get any air when you're dashing. But I think the big thing too is that like when I think of like when I'm talking about borrow a video game, I guess to some degree like a visual novel is one thing that I'd play, but at this point in my life, I think unless a visual novel has like a particular gimmick, it's probably going to be rare I'm going to jump into one. I mean, obviously there's great ones out there. It's that one that like Hunex ported that everybody talks about on the Switch all the time. I forget what it's called. I need to skip that cutscene. It's like Fargana or something like that, or something. It's like a lady. I just remember like it's like a red box and it has like a lady on it. And it was funny because like if you went to Metacritic for a while, it was like this is the best video game or best rated video game of all time, and developer is Hunex, which is not necessarily true. They just ported it as far as I can tell. So, you know, but it was funny to see a Hunex game be the best rated video game of all time for a little while. It's still in that top 10 list though, and Hunex's name is still there. So, man, I'm dying again.
Over here! Here we go!
Oh no.
Here we go!
Leon! All right, kid.
Here we go!
Oh, am I gonna even hit that? No, I'm not. Dang it. Fata Morgana, yeah. Is that actually really good, or? Steam Prison, as far as I know, is like an actual Hunex developed game, so I don't know if Steam Prison's good. I bought a copy, but I have not played it. I think more realistically, before I play Steam Prison, I'm going to suffer through Dear My Son. And by suffer, I mean play a Japanese language otome visual novel with raising mechanics. And that's probably going to be an adventure. So, just that is the... When I think of like otome games that I want to check out, that's the one I think about the most, so...
It ate that enemy right up. Looks like we better stay well away from it.
Yeah, and like I don't want to say it's like a problem with visual novels. It's just, you know, I think you guys know at this point with how I am. Like, I really need to play a game for a particular reason. Usually, I say having played through Totally Spies, Totally Party, but there's reasons. Look, Totally Spies, Totally Party is actually a very neat game, and in terms of like a party game on the Wii, it has some really cool concepts that don't work out great, right? But you know. I appreciate the effort, and I don't know if it's like a unique idea, if it's like copying something else. I'm not familiar with something else that plays like it, but I wouldn't be surprised if people are like, oh, it's actually just like a clone of whatever this video game is, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. Still, very, very fun game if you haven't like played any other kind of like board games on like Nintendo consoles outside of, or consoles in general, also like Sonic Shuffle and Mario Party, right? It's unique in that regard, at the very least. So, not unique, but different, distinct from those games. So, gosh, dang it. There will be a casual review of Totally Spies, Totally Party. That is done. I've recorded it, and it's scheduled to go out. I think it is actually a ways out though, because I think next week is Zenki, the English guide for that, and then after that I have the multi-tap podcast. No! Okay, I almost died. Oh no, don't bite me. Don't bite me. Okay. And a lot of EXP, but no health. So. Yeah, it's like, it's a neat game. It's like, it's just a shame that it's not very fun to play, but I was really surprised by it. So. But yeah, like I definitely, it's very much at the point, I guess visual novels to me are very much at the point like Call of Duty games are, where like I would love to play Call of Duty every year. Just because I like Call of Duty games, and I haven't played one since Modern Warfare 3, but it's just like the reality of my time and where I spend it, right? With Dear My Son, I really just want to play a game where you're a mom dating dudes. That's like a fun idea, right? It's like you're a mom that has to raise 2 kids, and then you can date all their mentors, or you can wait for their actual dad to come back. It's my understanding, which I kind of love that. So, I mean, again, I don't know. Maybe that is something that's been done, you know, a ton. But like that, I can't think of many moms that are playable characters in video games at all. To be honest with you, like, I asked about it once, and I think the two people I got that were moms in games were like Samus, which is very like, yeah, I guess to some degree there's like motherly aspects to the baby stuff, right? And then like Yoshi. Admittedly, I assume there are indie games where you play as a mom though. But even that, I can't think of any off the top of my head that I'm like, oh yeah, the popular indie game where you play as a mom or something like that. Plenty of dads though. I am dying. I need to stop. Oh, did I parry him? Is that something that you can do in this game? Like block on time and then it stuns them? I'm just gonna go for it. I was hoping to get a tiny health drop at the very least. Stop shooting me. Oh man. Nope, no combo. You can dash in the air, I guess. That is one thing you can do in this game that lets you kind of evade a bit. Alright. Whoa, yeah, that's right. I forgot ghosts. Damn. I forget, is this where I died last time? Big elf! Big elf! Oh, not big. Oh, that's a lot of health gone. Oh god, don't die. Leon, don't die.
I'm not giving up.
Leon, don't die. Leon, don't die. Okay.
Still okay.
Oh, did he get eaten? Okay, no. Am I gonna hit him? I don't think so. Dang. How far is round 1 from you, Joshua? It seems like you go pretty often. I should probably go back to my round 1 again. I haven't been since they shut down Gunslinger Stratos, so. Oh, I forgot to get him on there. Nope. Tiny health. I don't know what like good balance is between using your special when the combo's not like, because if the combo's super high, then there's definitely just less stuff alive. But the drop difference between the two seems pretty extreme. Oh, don't leave me. Oh, I did hit him, but I'm not going to be able to bounce him. Nope. Gunslinger Stratos is neat. I was going to like try to really invest some time into it, but unfortunately, like, so I got my Nessica card while I was in Japan. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back to the US and then like really spend some time with Gunslinger Stratos. And then right as I got back, it's like, coronavirus shut down everything. I was like, all right. And then like by the time I was feeling comfortable about going out again, they're like, sorry, dude. No more Gunslinger Stratus. Combo, combo, combo. Thank you. Nope. So. Yeah, like in that situation, I guess I should have used my special there. That would have given me more drops, but... Alright, see you everyone. Thanks for coming by and sticking around. I hope you feel better. Get less ill. But enjoy the rest of your day off, hopefully. I don't know what time it is in Japan there. I think it's like noon, if I recall correctly, around then. The only way I think, only reason I think that it's noon right now is I know Oscar will sometimes go to lunch during the stream, so. Or at least I believe that's, I recall that being something that has happened before, so. Half an hour, yeah. The one that's in town here is not particularly close to me. It's kind of on the other side of town, but Las Vegas is generally pretty easy to get around. Obviously, it depends on traffic and stuff, so. Game Nest is way closer, and I personally prefer the selection at Game Nest a lot more. So it's definitely more, definitely more appealing to me to just go there. And just like less driving as well. I feel like this might have been the room I died in earlier. Oh god. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 Leon. Leon, stay alive, Leon. Don't die. Don't die.
I can still fight.
Leon, don't die.
Damn it. No.
I can get some water real quick. I'm here. All right. All right. So. Maybe we should go grind out a bit. I do feel like I've been scraping by most of this game. So I feel like maybe we should. It looks like we lose all our EXP too, because I'm pretty sure I was pretty close to this amount last time as well. So it does not seem like things carry over if we do not finish the mission. So maybe we just do like a level up for now. Is this like the final level? No, okay. Looks like there's maybe another health upgrade for everybody. So the thing I don't know is, so if you go to the score attack screen, like you still see all your EXP and stuff, so I assume that it all contributes, because it is outside the story mode like section that you do the score attack. So you do have to like go back a menu, which seems a little weird, but bonus mode, that's what it's called. actually, I think, didn't we poke around with bonus mode on stream last time? I seem to recall this unlocking it, me being like, let me look at it. So yeah, like in the top right corner, it does show our thing, and we can like create stuff here. So I'm pretty sure we can actually get some EXP here. The question is, I guess, is like, does it make sense to do these earlier chapters at all, or do we just, like, I don't know if there's like a, maybe we should replay one of the ones we got a low grade on and see if we can do them better. I could play on easy, I guess, as well. Let's play it on easy for this, and then, oh. Alright, well, I guess we can be Almira. Although, I think in the opening video I saw you could be Almira. I forgot about that. What was I saying, even? I don't remember. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. I wonder if it has all the cutscenes intact still, as well. Just like... Here's your chapter select. Right, well... Oh, this is the children mission. I feel like Almira runs faster, but maybe I'm thinking too much of it.
Leon! Alright, kid! Right away! Almira!
Ow! Already doing bad. Even though I'm on easy. She doesn't have like the same reach, so I think I gotta be careful about that. Oh, there you go. Different attack animation. Oh yeah, these have like, yeah, the explosive chests in here.
Leon. All right, kid. Oh no.
Oh, okay. I thought he missed it. It said miss, so I was like, okay, I guess.
Leon.
Oh god. Man, that is a very long-reaching explosion. Cause I was always, last time I was here, I always blew up inside the room, so I assumed that it would only trigger if or only hit you if you're inside the room, but that just like exploded out the front door, basically.
Slay this one.
I don't know which one they're comboing. I have no idea which one they're hitting. Dang it. Is that really not close enough? Dang. Only 1.5. Oh, because the chain ended there. I don't feel like I'm doing particularly good, and this being on easy, I think it only has really restricted the amount of EXP I get, I feel like. I feel like I'm not sure what to do. So I think we'll just... I don't like that stage. Let's do the new Oz one at least. And we'll do it on normal. And we'll try Leon. I mean, the mechanic was largely the same. It did feel a little different, like the reach and stuff, but It didn't feel that. I guess to some degree maybe make comboing a little harder, but I think the biggest point I have is just like, it seems like probably the best EXP you can get, right, is from comboing large groups of enemies. And like, whenever I combo a like set of enemies in this game, they like oh, he's got a, oh, okay, no, I thought he had like a weird leap where he could like dash and jump, but it was just that I hit the ground weird. Like really, like ideally, right, you're supposed to like combo a bunch of enemies and then like kill a whole crowd with like a 8-link chain or something like that, right? But it's just like so hard to manage crowds of that size. All right, well.
Let's go. You bet. No, you bet.
No, he's dead already. All right, just here. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something with this game. Maybe I should look to see if I can find like an English manual and see if they have any like additional advice on how to play this well. Or at least I'm pretty sure mine doesn't have any English in the manual. Maybe I'll double check to make sure. Man, I'm having a hard time hitting this guy. Oh yeah, the little, like, I forgot all these guys, like little tank dudes. Oh my god. You just like melt when they gang up on you like that. I lost my link too. Ah. No chain? Alright. Come on, combo. Nope, no combo. You know, there was that one item that was like, it keeps your tension up or something. Maybe I should really prioritize that. I can't get the camera to turn around. I was like trying to like hit Feel's knockback when he hits it back at me. I'm gonna die again, which is not good because rank in this game seems to matter when it comes to EXP and stuff, so. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, thank you. I think it's the first time somebody's revived me. I think the issue is just crowd control, and I feel like I'm just bad at it. Maybe I should like watch somebody else play. Trying to think like how I could improve this experience. Because I feel like I'm just... Obviously the core mechanics are easy enough to understand, right? Ow. Oh god. Oh god, there's so many. and down again. Or maybe somebody has like a tip on where I can grind at the very least, so we can at least kind of brute force it a little bit. So I can definitely get like not only more HP obviously and like increased attack power, but there's also the items that are like like defense up items that you can get. And there's a new one of those, but it costs 10,000. So it's not cheap. Like that's the thing, like in the amount of EXP I'm getting per mission, it doesn't really seem like it feels like I should be getting way more EXP per mission. And I don't know if that's my fault or not. I assume it's probably my fault. I generally assume it's my fault in a game. Usually. How much time? We have 30 minutes. How about let's take a break from this. I'll take some time to to look into this game a little more and see if that's going to help me out, because I feel like I'm missing something, and maybe it's just get good. But I do feel like there's probably a crowd control aspect. Let me check to see if my manual is in English at all. I don't assume the manual will help me much, but given this is a German copy of the game, I assume it's all in German. Yeah, it's all in German. So yeah, let me look into it. Maybe I'll go watch that one guy's review of the game and see if he says anything about the combat. And maybe we can figure it out from there. I think that might make the most sense. Or grind off stream if that's what we have to do. Because I think I definitely could get through that mission. I assume that's probably one of the last rooms that mission we're on, right? So, but yeah, let me, I don't know. Let's, what do we got going on here? I would show you guys my Windows XP machine, but I have not actually tried to set it up yet, so... I have to turn off this PS2. Yeah. Oops. I don't think we need to save again. Actually, I could probably just power the game off. Well, yeah, there's the leveling up aspect, Zero, but like the level up is tied with the combat, right? Like and your ability to do it well. So obviously I can grind it out, but it doesn't feel like I'm progressing in the way the game wants me to progress in terms of difficulty. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I'll have to look around a little bit. Worst case scenario, if I'm by the time it's next week and I don't feel good about where we're at with it, maybe we'll play something else and then I'll grind stuff out on my own. And then if I get to the point I feel comfortable, then we'll bring back on stream. I do want to finish it on stream, especially since it's such a short game. It's not like a Martian Gothic situation, right? Where Martian Gothic was like the only way I was going to be able to do anything with that game was like sit on read you guys a game facts guide for like a month, basically. So... Like, I don't think we'll have to abandon it. I don't think it's that. But I do think that, and potentially part of it is like me streaming it, that there's something I can do to make it better. I like Martian Gothic. I do really like Martian Gothic. It's just unfortunate. Hey, it's a video game by Namco. Hey, it's a Monolith Soft video game. Are we going to play Xenosaga? No, we're going to play Xenofreaks. Is this... I think I might have lost my audio. Or, there's no audio right now. Did I plug the controller in? Seems like I did. Oh, probably not, actually. Okay. Alright. I don't know, like, I know what's on this disc generally. I don't know much about this. So this is like Xenokami? Komi? Is this like a comic thing or visual novel part of it? Okay, yeah, this definitely looks like the visual novel part of it. Let's go back to the top menu here real quick. I know there's some other stuff in here. I have no idea how accessible anything on this disc is without you playing through the visual novel part of it, but I did not read that at all. I probably should. One looks like something specifically related to like Xenosaga 1 or 2. Suki. Is that Suki? Maybe not. Maybe that's Susa? I don't know. Seno. Pitan. Pitan. Alright, you guys ready to play some Choo Choo Rocket? I have no idea how this thing plays. This may be horrendously difficult to play. Oh, there's a bunch of Japanese characters. That's good. That's a good sign. Tate. Hopefully this isn't like Xenosaga Scrabble. Oh no, this looks like Xenosaga Scrabble. Hey Momo. Okay, we got a timer. We have the full Kana alphabet here. I'm sure this is Moji Pitan. It's probably not gonna work out. I think it's probably a no-go. Good luck, yeah. I think we'll bail out on this. How with hey. No penalties. I can try all day, see? I'm good at this game. You doubt my Japanese ability, Oscar? I definitely know what I'm doing. See? It's all good. Maybe you're in the... Yeah. Yeah, but I didn't want to put that word down anyways. I'm just... There we go. That's my favorite Japanese word. See? Second favorite Japanese word. Third favorite Japanese word. Oh boy. I'm getting a score. I'm so glad there's no penalties in this game. Or at least not at this point. Come on. Got 150 seconds to fill out this board. Yeah, I figure this we're making words is what's happening here. I have no idea Oh, goodbye, Momo. Got kidnapped by what's his name? Like Albedo? That's his name. Because there's Rubido, Albedo, and Negredo or something like that. All right, there we go. I did it. I'm so good at this. 0%. Nice. Alright, well. I'm gonna guess all of these are some variation of that. Yeah. It's like 2-player version or something. Controls. That's exit, I assume. No. That's, there we go. Okay. Inside. Yeah, I'm gonna click on it anyways. Might as well not read it. Oh, it has really good music. Oh, is that like the actual series or something, or? Wait, guy. Oh, I was hoping that because there's like a little paint tube, I was like, maybe I can draw on it. Just like a bunch of Xenosaga. Oops. Thank you. Let's see here. Oh, so you can like highlight their names in the glossary and click over to it. I barely remember her. She's just technically a character, I guess. Come on. It's weird because like, okay, that's a whole one. There's like somebody earlier that was like only their upper body. I was like, do they only let you look at the upper part of the concept art, or? All right, where's Jesus Christ? All right, there's 666. No image data. Okay, I thought it was loading is what it was doing, but unfortunately, at least at this point in time, I don't think there's a Jesus Christ listing in that glossary. 666 and Jesus, yeah. I assume this is like a either. If this was before Xenosaga 2, I imagine it's just like a trailer for Xenosaga 2. Or maybe it's like a... It looks like a trailer is what we're about to look at. Korg. What did Korg have to do with Xenosaga 2? Is this a demo? Oh boy, baby. I'm ready. I don't remember the last time I played Xenosaga 2, but I'm sure I'm going to be terrible at it. Maybe? This looks like a compressed video right now, so it does not look like it's an engine. Maybe it's just a trailer. This is also very quiet on my side. I assume it's also for you guys. Let's see, what are we at? We're at minus 35 right now. Let me bump it up for you. Jinsita no Gombo. Yeah, for some reason this video file's like at half volume compared to the main menu. I'm a jerk and I don't hate how this game looks. I know people get all uppity about it, but like, Like, I'll admit, whatever his name is, Alvin or something like that, like, he looks like he is, like, starving and has, like, really sunken in cheeks, which he does not have in the first game from what I remember, or at least they're not as pronounced. But, like, I think this is, like, not a bad-looking game. But, you know. I mean, obviously the cutscene models look better than the in-game models, right? And these are definitely the cutscene models, and we need to look back at the in-game models again. Also, this song is really good, if I didn't say it earlier. It is very much that style, right? Like, it's the thing that, like, I know people got all upset about, like, the new Star Ocean, but it's just, like, they're just doing this aesthetic, which is, like, you know, more traditional video game graphics with, like, anime aesthetic. And these days, I will say, in 2010, I would have thought nothing of it. Like, it's just like, yeah, this is how these games look. But, like, in the modern day where everything has, like, a very, like, cel-shaded kind of look. I don't even know if cel-shading is the right word anymore, honestly. I use that because that was, like, the word everybody used for so long. But, you know, the current anime aesthetic looks really good, don't get me wrong, and looks like anime, and, like, is definitely, like, a good choice to go with. But I do feel like a lot of games just kind of look like that. And, you know, obviously as time goes on, if that shifts, then maybe I'll feel differently about that. So, like, I do appreciate, like, how Xenoblade Chronicles X looks, because that game, like, is more this kind of look. And I don't think this look is bad. Is different, for sure. So, I kind of appreciate how the new Star Ocean looks, but, yeah. The CGI is gross, or CGI is gross. I don't like it. Okay. I think the audio is a lot louder again, so let me reset down. Yeah. Tippy toe, tippy toe. I guess, like, what I'm trying to say is, like, it's not that this style is better, but it's a different style, and I appreciate that some people are still trying to keep that style alive to some degree. Oh, I remember this segment of the game. This is where you play as, like, that, like, I forget who you play as. You either play as Chaos or you play as, like, a dude with orange hair, I think, at this part of the game. And it's like the cutscene with, like, the samurai dude or something. Or Jin, I think his name is. Alright. Gonna be honest with you. Oh, yeah. Also, this is in Japanese. I forgot. I don't remember this combat system very well. So there's a very good chance I'm going to do nothing of value. Especially in the mechs, because the mechs kind of have a different combat system. Yeah, I think the mechs are just, like, more traditional. Where, like, when you're on the ground, you have, like, an actual combo system and stuff. Oh. Alright. I think I recharged EC. Is what happened there? Okay, and then I'm boosting. I really like the boost mechanic from this game a lot. Or from the first two games a lot. I don't know if the third game had boost. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah. Thank you, tutorial. Boost. This is a lot of text to dump on you in a demo. Oh, yeah. Shoot. Pasta. Sure, why not? Oh, yeah. I forgot his name is Jin, too. Yeah, I don't remember ever liking the mech stuff in Xenosaga games. Oh, did I stun him? Okay. Oh, that's right. These games have, like, traps in the environment you can hit to, like, stun enemies and stuff. Boost bonus. So stock is where you actually charge, right? Yeah, and that builds that up. Oh, I didn't get to boost. Oh no, I didn't want to stock again. Dang it! Since there's only 2 enemies, it's hard to boost anything. We'll try whatever this is. If I recall in the first game, like, you could just call the mechs whenever, right? Like, I think this game it's all scripted events. And I think maybe in Xenosaga 3 it's scripted as well. But in the first one, I think you can just, like, summon them whenever you want. Alright, see you, dude. I don't know if getting behind them does anything in this game either, so... There we go. I guess I technically, like, boosted into my own turn there. Critical. Oh, that's right. I think you build EC when you're, like, just attacking as well. So you don't need to do the stock charge unless you want, like, more of that energy. I'll be honest with you, I don't really want to be in the mech, though. I hope they kick me out soon. We're playing Xenosaga 2 demo right now. That's what's happening. We had some problem with Sword of Etheria. I don't know. I just got to sit down and look at Sword of Etheria for a while and try to figure that out. Sorry, I'm just looking something up real quick. Yeah. It's Shion's in-game character model in this game does not look good. It's like one of the things. Yeah, I think if I recall correctly, it's like the in-game models that are not cutscene specific just look really janky. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at some right now. So the cutscene models look fine. But, or at least in my opinion, they look fine. Yeah, we'll be playing all 3 releases of Xenosaga 2. Don't forget, Zero, Xenosaga 2 came out in Europe. The only Xenosaga game that came out in Europe for some reason. Receiving device. Because that makes a lot of sense. They got Sword of Etheria. We got Xenosaga 1 and 3. And all the 505 games. I think that's a equivalent exchange. My European releases of Oni Chambara. Alright. Skip. We're gonna skip this cutscene. I want to get out of the mech and just, like, smack some stuff on the ground. Alright. So if I remember correctly, like the whole thing with this game was that there's like positional damage, and then you can like stun people. Oh, Jin's in our party now, and yeah, we got this whole like combo system down in the corner now. So it's like zone I think A through C on enemies for like upper, middle, and lower. I'm sure we won't figure out in this demo, but so zone B. So double zone B. I don't know if you can do more hits than just that, though. So I think we just want to do, like, square over and over again right now. Oh, and I think some of these are launchers and stuff, too. Yeah, ABC for the zones. Alright. Alright. I can't read any of this. I'm trying to remember how you, like, actually... I don't think that's gonna work, because, yeah, it's just gonna put us in C. That's just gonna do a special directly, yeah. Or maybe, I'm trying to remember, can you boost in the middle of attacking? It's been so long. And, like, the problem with this game in general is that, like, if I have one big beef with this title, it's that with the combat system, this game is so short that by the time you, like, really figure out the combat system, you're already finishing the game. It's like the Wizard of Oz Beyond the Yellow Brick Road issue. I apologize for blowing up that car. I apologize for nothing. Oh, that's right. There's, like, hidden doors in this game. How long is this demo, or how long is this game? This game's only, like, 20 or so hours. Welcome back, Joshua. We're just playing Xenosaga still. We'll probably stop playing Xenosaga because I don't know how long this demo is. Okay, yeah, there's a stock meter. I forgot about that. And for the on-ground combat, too. Yeah, so, like, their in-game character models do not look nearly as good as their cutscenes ones. I mean, that's expected, right? But, like, the aesthetics of the characters, I think, is the problem. Like, it's not that they're just a lower polygon character model. It's just that the, like, actual artistic look of them, I guess, is different. All right. C, okay. So probably double C. Oh, that's right. And I think I boost when I knock him into the air, is what it is. No, just gonna kill him. Yeah, there's, like, a lot of really cool things you do with the combat system in this game, because you can, like... This is kind of, in some ways, where, like... I don't recall in the first Xenosaga that, like, the kind of stun launch kind of stuff being a part of that game, and I feel like this game is kind of the origins of that, and they, like, heavily simplified it down for Xenosaga 3 in a way that I was not a huge fan of, so... Xenosaga is a weird series. It's up and down. Xenosaga 1 is, like, very well, not very well-rounded. It's the most well-rounded of the games. But it is, like, very bad pacing. It's just very, very slow. So if you're, like, cool with, like, Metal Gear Solid length cutscenes, you know, I think you're good at that point. It's just kind of long. But, like the combat system is, like, a good mix of accessible, but, like, there's a like, a neat amount of depth to it. So... Oh, he's not B the whole way through. Xenosaga 2, I think, is mechanically the best game, but most people disagree with me, I think, on that. I think a lot of it just comes down to the fact that the game is really complicated, and the game is very short for an RPG. So by the time you really get moving on the combat, it's over. And then Xenosaga 3, I think most people like that game for the story. I do not like the story in Xenosaga 3, or at least my memory of it's not very good. Or is that not very positive, I should say. Toy Universe. And then I don't like the combat of Xenosaga 3 because it is very simple in comparison to this game, which I actually liked mechanically. I think they were just trying to increase the appeal as much as possible, and the fact that people don't like the combat of this game, I think, again, probably comes more down to the length of the game rather than anybody having issues with the core mechanics of it. But, you know, maybe I assume too much. I have not read anybody's Xenosaga 2 reviews in a very long time. So, alright. Well, that's probably enough Xenosaga 2. Anyways, thank you guys for coming tonight. Apologies we weren't able to, you know, get further in sort of Etheria, I'll have to just kind of sit down and look at that more. And if everything goes well, we'll start sort of Etheria back up next week. If I still am having problems and I just need to grind that game out, the thing is that right now, with my current skill set and capability of that game, grinding out is going to take a long time. So it's... I don't know how quickly I'm able to get through that, especially since I'm working on a lot of stuff right now. So, you know, maybe I'm wrong, but we'll see. Just let me take some time to look at it. So next week, expect sort of Etheria next week, but we'll see otherwise. If you didn't see, I put up a Kekkaishi casual review up this week. It's a little iffy on the pacing, but I think overall it's a very cool game. And by iffy on the pacing, I mean my review itself. I think I get caught up a little bit on some of the same terms in that review a lot, but overall I think it's a cool game, and I'm glad I got to talk about it and cover it. So yeah, and then also I have the community review clip going up this weekend for Dirge of Cerberus finally. I'm going to try to put those out on Saturday for a while until we get all caught up. I wasn't putting them out for a while because I didn't want to put them out on the YouTube channel while I was like in hibernation mode, because then it just looks like recycled content, right? So I'm going to go ahead and put them out on the weekends. And then next week there's the PCFX Kishin Doji Zenki English guide video, which is not necessarily needed per se for that game, but I do think it helps with you enjoying it a bit more. So we'll see about that. And then after that, I've got like a multi-tap podcast coming up, and I got to redo the Battle Heat video, I'm pretty sure. So that might happen, but that's probably not going to be like, you know, highly... I'll probably post that that I've updated it, but I probably am not going to like treat it as like a new piece of content or something, although I'll probably have to rework a good chunk of it. So yeah. I won't go too much further in the future. I have a lot of stuff scheduled out, so. Yeah, we'll be watching Ongaku this weekend, as Mr. T said on Saturday. So if you want to come check out that will be in the Discord channel per usual. That will be on Saturday at the... were we going to move the date or the time up, Mr. T, or are we going to stick to 7? I don't have any issue doing 6 if that makes sense, but yeah, so that is the plan, is to do that. And then, yeah, I think that's it. Anyways, thanks for coming. Play some games afterwards? Okay. Yeah, maybe we can play something. I don't know what. I remember we played something last time. I assume you have Jackbox too. I don't know if we played any Jackbox last time. I don't think we did. We played whatever that other game was. We played like the dubbed game that I was terrible at. And then there was the Gartic something. So Sword Man. Ah. So yeah. We'll do earlier for longer movies. Okay, so 7 o'clock then. Oh, the coffee. Yeah, I don't. So the coffee. I am probably going to spend a little time thinking about the coffee Patreon stuff. I've had a lot of people talk to me about it again recently, which is kind of strange. It felt weird. But yeah, but it is something I need to do. I probably will, if it makes sense, I'll probably transition over to Patreon. It just makes more sense for that stuff, probably. And I initially stayed away from Patreon because I thought that they like charged you per month, but in looking at it again, I'm actually not sure if they do. So, yeah, I'll have to, oh yeah, it's CB, not BC. So yeah, I'll just have to take a look at that. The big problem I have with Patreon is I just don't know what to give you guys for stuff through that. So, yeah, but we'll see. Website, onecontroller.com. Twitter, @onecontroller, or @onecontrolport, because I can't fit one controller port, but that's there. And then, yeah, I did make a Facebook group, so if you do need the Facebook group for, The main reason I made a Facebook group was because a couple different reasons. There were some people that mentioned to me that they only look at the stuff I post on Facebook. So I was like, okay, well, I can make like a group for that. And the other thing is that a lot of the PCFX, like hardcore PCFX audience seems to be on Facebook potentially. I haven't found any like other more active PCFX communities really. Also, I'm just like mashing buttons here real quick. We're not really actually doing anything. It's kind of cool though, and this combat sequence, like having the double-sided thing. I mean, that's not entirely new, but I do like that. But yeah, so I wanted to get something there. So that's there if you need it. It's just going to be basically the same as the one controller port Twitter, where it basically just posts automatically for the most part. And so you're not really going to get anything too specific there, I don't think. So I wouldn't worry about following it if you're just like, you already get what you need out of the Discord or out of, you know, the Twitter feed or things like that. So the problem with doing review requests, Mr. T, is that takes more. The struggle I have, Mr. T, is that I don't really have more time to give to what I do. So if I make a Patreon, whatever's happening is probably going to have to be something that's not going to take me much time at all, or if anything. There's also the potential that I shift stuff over to there, but I always kind of feel like taking something away from people. Like say, for example, if I wanted to make the weekly podcast a Patreon thing or something like that, only thing. Like, something like that, I don't know how I feel about, because, like, that's something I already give people, so to just, like, suddenly put it behind a barrier. Did they just, like, fade it out mid-combat, and they're just, like, to see the rest of this battle scene, you'll have to buy the full video game. Or maybe it's, like, skipping ahead of time or something. So, like, I don't really feel great about that, but maybe it makes sense. I don't know. Patreon stuff's always really touchy. Obviously, you can just have the tier that's like, give me money, please, and I'll appreciate that. But, like, actually making stuff specifically for Patreon would be really challenging for me at this point. Especially since I don't know who's going to be utilizing it. And I don't want to, like, promise consistent content when, like, especially if you're giving me money, considering how, like, all over the place I am about posting things. So, yeah. I feel like this whole stream I've talked way too much about just like random garbage about stuff like that. But yes, it is something that I'm looking at, and potentially will put something up. But like, again, you don't need to give me money. I'm not in need of money. But considering how much time I spend on this, it probably makes sense to give people away to give me money. And the coffee, they do have like Patreon level tiers on coffee now, so that's not really an issue. When I originally started coffee, I did it because it was easier to jump into initially. But in looking at it now, I think it might make sense. The problem is Patreon's not very clear about what they charge you, so I just got to like get more in depth on that. But that takes time to set up, right? Me working on the Patreon takes away me working on a video, so that's the hard thing. So. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking. We're not gonna watch any more Xenosaga. No more Xenosaga on stream for the near future. Xenofreaks unfortunately seems like it's probably something I won't be able to really spend any time with, which I'm not too surprised, I guess. Oh yeah, this is like shiny belly button Cosmos, right? She's got like a weird, like glowy belly or something like that. I really like this segment of the game, by the way. I remember the whole Ruby de Albedo and Negredo story when they were kids was something I really enjoyed about this game. That's like maybe my favorite arc, if you want to call it that, of Xenosaga. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna go. You guys have a good night. Talk to you later. Bye.